Hey everyone, it's YouTube Media, and with me here I'm going to be unboxing and taking a look at the new Samsung Fascinate. This is the newest and last Samsung phone in the Galaxy S lineup of phones. So let's go ahead and unbox this. Alright, and here's the phone right here. It actually comes in a nice box. It's all cardboard, but it has a nice texture to it. It has the Samsung logo. It's well packaged. Let's see what else is inside the box here. We have the instructions, the manuals. Right here is the wall adapter. This also has a USB slot right here. This is where you're going to be connecting the USB in to make it the charger, because it also gives you the USB cord right here. It's a micro USB on one side and regular size USB, so you connect it to your computer directly like this, or you can connect it to the wall adapter and take it on the go. They will disconnect. So let's get on to the phone. And this is the Samsung Fascinate. It's a beautiful phone. Now, two things I noticed right off the bat is, one, it's a lot thinner and a lot less bulkier than the other Droids. This is the thinnest one of the Droids compared to the Evo, Droid Incredible, Droid X, Droid 2. This is the thinnest one. It's 0.39 inches thick. It's a lot less bulkier. If you notice on the Droid Incredible, the entire back sticks out, makes it really ugly, but this is all smooth, a lot lighter too compared to the other ones. The second thing is I love the design overall. It's shiny. I like the pattern on the back. If you can tell, there's a dotted pattern on the back of it. Compared to like the Droid Incredible, it's not smooth and flat. It's got a big bulky battery case that sticks out. So let's go ahead and get into some of the features on the phone. On the left here we have the standard power button rather than on the top like the other Droids. This is on the right here, and this is also what you'll use to lock the phone. On the top is a standard headphone jack right there. And to the right of that, this is what I give the phone a lot of kudos for, is this USB slot. This is what you use to charge it, but instead of just having an open face or a rubber case that plops off, it's actually a little plastic slider, if you can see that. It just slides like that, and then push it back open. So I give a lot of kudos for the design on that too. On the other side, we just have the volume control buttons here. On the bottom, you have a microphone. On the back you have the beautiful 5 megapixel camera, so it doesn't beat it's not the most powerful camera there is so far. We have the Droid X with 8 megapixels, but it's 5 megapixels. That's a lot for a smartphone, period. It does have LED flash, and down here are speakers for speakerphone and stuff like that. There is 2 gigabytes of internal storage on the phone, and it can go up to 32 gigabytes. There's also 512 megabytes of RAM. That's pretty much standard for all the smartphones so far this year. It has a 1000, or in other words, 1 gigahertz Hummingbird Cortex A8 processor. That's a Samsung processor. It's one of the lightest also compared to all the other Droid phones this year. It's 4.1 ounces. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. I want to show you. This is really well known. This whole lineup of the Galaxy S phones are really well known for the beautiful screen display that they have on them. So let's see. It has a Super AMOLED touchscreen display. So as soon as it powers up here, also on the bottom here you have the standard buttons: the search, back, home, and menu, and they're touch sensitive rather than physical buttons. So that's, again, kudos to the design. I love how it's all compact and smooth. So there you go. If you can tell, it's a beautiful screen display compared to the others. It's glossy, but it's very the color depths are amazing. It's beautiful. I also love the lock screen. It's a puzzle piece that you grab here. You grab it and you put it into the empty slot there, and it unlocks it. So a couple last things is it does not have a front-facing camera. If you can see that little speck right there on the front, that's actually a proximity sensor. There's only one camera on the back. But front-facing cameras for video chat are a little ahead of our time right now, as far as networks can't really handle them with the bandwidth and everything. Another thing is it uses Bing as the default search engine. You can't use Google unless you get it directly from the browser. Otherwise, you can't just download a Google application to use Google search. And compared to other Droids, if you were to ask me, honestly, this would probably be my #1 choice right now, because it's a lot lighter, a lot thinner, lightweight, less bulkier, and I love the stylish design. It's not popped out like the HTC Droid Incredible. This would probably be my #1 Droid phone right now of the year so far, if you were to ask me. So that's about it. Again, Samsung Fascinate. It's for Verizon Wireless, and it is now available. All the links will be in the video description below, so you can check that out. And thank you for watching. And this is actual footage on the Samsung Fascinate, crystal clear HD.